Okay, phenomenal fourth graders. Mr. Baratic here once again. And this is the third installment of the Armed Forces Medley, third out of 5. And you'll recall that we are singing about the Army, the Air Force, the Navy, Marines, and the Coast Guard for our veterans on, I think the assembly is November 9th this year. So we're going to honor our veterans and sing each one of these songs from each division of the U.S. military. So, this next song is the Air Force song, and it is titled Off We Go Into the Wild Blue Yonder. Here's the story behind the song. In 1939, a contest was held for composers to write the official song of the United States Air Force. And at the time, it was not known as the Air Force, it was known as the Army Air Corps. Of 757 submissions, the winner was chosen to be, it was called, Nothing Will Stop the Army Air Corps, written by Robert Crawford, a singer and a pilot in the Air Force Reserve. The score he submitted was later carried to the moon by Apollo 15 in 1971 as a tribute to the all Air Force crew of that particular mission. Pretty cool. These days, this energetic song is most often simply called the Air Force song, and known to many by the opening phrase, "Off we go into the wild blue yonder." So, this melody is really beautiful. We can slow it down and approach it like a ballad, and you'll just hear all these little ins and outs and intervallic relationships that happen that make the melody very memorable. So that's what we'll do. I'll slow it down, and it'll give your ear and your soul an excellent chance to really absorb the melody. So when we're singing it quickly as a march, it'll make a lot more sense to you that way. So I'm going to put it in the magical key of A flat major. And it goes like this. Off we go into the wild blue yonder, climbing high into the sun. Here they come, zooming to meet our thunder. Atom boys, give her the gun, give her the gun. Down we dive, spouting our flame from under, off with one heck of a roar. We live in fame or go down in flame. Hey, nothing can stop the U.S. Air Force. Okay, so that's the whole song. 4 lines, and it happens really fast, but you can tell that it has a little twists here and there. So let's take a look at that. The first part, pretty simple, right? Off we go into the wild blue yonder, climbing high into the sun. That's pretty simple. And the next line is very similar. Here they come, zooming to meet our thunder. Now here it changes. Atom boys, give her the gun. And then we can shout, give her the gun. Okay? So, atom boys, give her the gun, give her the gun. Okay, we'll do that when we're marching. And then, this next part gets a little more complicated. Down we dive, spouting our flame from under, right here. Off with one heck of a roar. So, goes up to off with one, and then it comes back down a half step on the word roar. Off with one heck of a roar. bit tricky. Try it again. Off with one heck of a roar. Then, the last line is probably the most difficult. It ascends chromatically, just like the Jets do, right? So it goes up by half steps, and it sounds like this. We live in fame or go down in flame. Hey, nothing can stop the U.S. Air Force. Okay, let's try that together again. We live in fame. Here we go. We live in fame or go down in flame. We live in flame or go down in flame. Hey, nothing can stop the U.S. Air Force. Okay, so that's how the song goes, and we should just run it through right now as a march. So let's take another moderate tempo, maybe about here. And sing it with me. Off we go into the wild blue yonder, climbing high into the sun. Here they come, zooming to meet our thunder. Atom boys, give her the gun, give her the gun. Down we dive, spouting our flame from under. Off with one heck of a roar. We live in fame or go down in flame. Hey, nothing can stop the U.S. Air Force. Okay, so that's the story behind this song, and God bless our veterans. Learn the song, and I can't wait to present it with you come November. See you on the next song.